Hello everybody, welcome back to Clattering Gaming, and today I want to talk about something that I'm very, very interested in, and it's the true story behind Courage the Cowardly Dog. Well, it's not reported that it's the true story, but many people think that this is what it was based off of, or if not one of the events that it was based around. So, Courage the Cowardly Dog is known for a dog called Courage, who's a coward. That's like the irony, and he, basically gains the courage to protect his his owners, but parents, whatever, from threats such as like ghosts, apparitions, extraterrestrial beings. He protects them from them every single episode. That's the gist of the series. Now, they live, I don't know where they live, but they live in like a house in literally the middle of nowhere. It's like a farm, but it's not a farm because there's no land. Well, there is land, but there's no like, greenery or whatever, so it's kind of like an unfinished ranch. But basically, I'm going to cover the story that people think it's based off of. So there was an elderly couple that lived in a neighborhood known as Kern Place, 1957, El Paso, Texas, right next to New Mexico. Now, the man in the relationship was named William, and just like I forgot his name in the show. What's his name? Is it Eustace? I'm not sure. He was reported as nasty. So, is the guy in the show. And then his wife was the complete opposite, Margaret, which is also like the show. Now, they were upset when a Girl Scout called Jerry Cash brought cookies to them. They appeared upset and disgruntled. And that was the first time that Margaret was ever seen as uncomfortable, and apparently William was not comfortable with Jerry Cash's presence in the house. And to this day, their disappearance is still open, and former county sheriff Leo Samaniego thinks that they were spies, which is actually wild. If you see, the picture's going to be in the thumbnail, but I'll plaster it up again. If you look kind of like at like an outside perspective, I can see where he's coming from, and obviously he would have known who they were as well and known them personally, so like he has every right to kind of gather that intel, or like gather that thought if he spent some time with them. And he's a sheriff, so he's got to have like some expertise, intuition. Friends told police they took extended vacation to Florida and sent instructions to distribute possessions to loved ones, which was odd because William owned a boat, a Cadillac, a multiple property, and numerous stocks in New Mexico. Apparently, Margaret wouldn't tell people her birthday, and William had a mistress in Mexico, supporting the Leo's spy theory. Herbert Roth, the accountant, received a telegram from W.H. Patterson, which was odd because William's middle name was actually Duncan, instructing him to sell a mobile home and to be the face of another business. In 1984, Reynaldo Nangre, the former caretaker, confessed to a cleaning up blood in the garage and part of a scalp on their boat. The caretaker died in a car accident 2 years later. Now, the show does supposedly borrow from multiple paranormal reports, and I think it's also good to mention that all that was left in William's and Margaret's home was their cat Tommy. So, obviously different to Courage, who's obviously a dog. But yeah, when I read this originally, it gave me chills because I looked it up and it's apparently one of the worst, or not obviously worst, but it's one of the most mysterious disappearances in America because it just doesn't make sense. If you go hiking in a mountain or in the middle of nowhere, it's evident, it makes sense why you'd be lost. But this couple just seemingly going missing doesn't make any sense. And I think it's important to mention as well that a couple had dinner with the Pattersons, I think their name is, the Pattersons, 2 days before. And the man in that relationship was spotted with William's Cadillac on his driveway, I think, not long after the disappearance. So that was odd. I think he said it was given to him or something, but I'm not quite sure. But anyway, I just thought it was worth reporting on, because Courage the Cowardly Dog was one of my favourite TV shows as a kid. It would scare the living shit out of me, but for some reason I just could not stop watching. I'd, be sat down on the floor, like really up close to the TV, just, eating snacks and stuff. I fucking love that show. So yeah, it's just fun for me to talk about and a bit of nostalgia. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.